What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. I am having a first blood match today with, Chavo, for the rights to hang out with Sable and do things? I don't know anymore. All I know is that Sable thinks Chavo is creepy, and it's my job to beat him in a match that is a first blood match. That's the plan. Here's some things that didn't actually happen, but we're gonna recap them anyway. Here's what you missed. That wasn't actually on this show until now. See, like, what? That didn't happen. Woo! Woo! Knife edge chops there. And your SummerSlam pyro with that big green S and whatever else.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SummerSlam. Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
You know, Cole, there's definitely some bad blood here tonight between these two superstars who want to get their hands on Sable. And not for nothing, who could blame them?
Women are not objects. Relax.
A first blood match tonight, fought over the lovely Sable. It's guaranteed to be a physical battle between two superstars whose hate for each other knows no limits.
No limits. No limits. Me and Chavo. No limits. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Sunday. The weekend is sadly almost over, but there is still wrestling news and views and whatever else to discuss here on this very show as Chavo hops to the ring on one leg, etc., etc. Only weapons and certain strong attacks when the opponent's head damage is red can cause blood. You know what that means? That means getting that chair and wearing them out. That's the plan. Anyway, it's Sunday. And one of the unfortunate parts of recording this show during, quote-unquote, business hours, kind of in the morning every day, one of the problems you run into is that I'll finish recording and then news breaks. And I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. And yesterday, literally like 10 minutes after I finished doing the... Oh, nice DDT. That was a nice spike DDT. 10 minutes after I finished doing the editing, we got an official statement from Morrow and the WWE about how he is done. They have mutually parted ways, and that according to Morrow, oh no, it had nothing to do with JBL, which I find that to be very dubious, very suspicious, if you will. I forget what button gets the chairs out of the... What? That's... I teleported there. I teleported. You know what? Yes, Chavo, get the chair for me. Or the sledgehammer. That's okay. I missed. How did I miss? Drop kick the man. What are you doing? Oh, no, no! He's choking me out. Yeah, I find that whole thing very suspicious, considering we had heard very recently... Really? I can't get up! I can't get up. Where'd the sledgehammer go? Damn you, Chavo. Damn you, Chavo. I can't get up. I'm hitting buttons. There we go. Jeez. Another sledgehammer. How about this? And then I pick up the... What button is it? There we go. Okay. Now we can make this happen. And it disappeared. And it disappeared. Alright, nope, that's the wrong button. Okay. And hit him. I don't want a sledgehammer, I want a chair. Stunner! Yes, roll him up on the outside. That's kind of how you're gonna win a first blood match, you idiot. I'm getting sidetracked here. We heard... Let's see here. We heard that they were considering a settlement with Morrow to keep his mouth shut. And wouldn't you know it, he's like, nope, I'm just going to be leaving, and, it's not JBL's fault. And this is the same guy who, up until recently, was retweeting videos of JBL getting knocked out during the Brawl for All back in the 90s, and saying things like, the truth will come out soon, and, all that kind of stuff. So... it's very suspicious that all of a sudden he's like, no, it's fine, and it had nothing to do with JBL. And I'm like, that sounds like some nonsense, and it probably had everything, there we go, I won, to do with JBL. So, I would imagine that was probably a pretty big payday to keep his mouth shut, but it's a shame that we're not going to get some kind of, a Colt Cabana CM Punk podcast situation.
First blood has been shed, and this rivalry
and they make out again.
Is over.
All right.
Hey, it's hard to pretend you didn't just get your ass kicked when you're tasting your own blood. I don't think he'll be back anytime soon.
Bye, Chavo.
I knew you'd deal with that creep. I'm sticking with you from now on.
So I have a choice of managers now, or success. You have won the managerial services of the lovely Sable. You may call on Miss Diva to join you for certain matches. So I guess bye, Tori? And there's no more Tori now? I don't know. Let's see what this game has lined up for me next. Oh, I'm fighting John Cena. How about that? Let's bring out... actually, yes, I do get to choose. Okay, sure. You can have up to 3 female managers. That's interesting. We're going to go with Tori here, because I don't want Brock whipping my ass. So, there's that. So you think you're untouchable. Word life. This is basic thugonomics. Anyway, I think it's a shame that Morrow did not get to call WrestleMania. I mean, last year he got to call a match on the pre-show. But if you're in the business and you're an announcer, your ultimate goal should be calling the main event at WrestleMania, and it is a damn shame that he came a little bit short of having had that accomplishment. I can certainly imagine that he will, be calling other wrestling in the near future, perhaps New Japan, who knows. He's always kind of been in a position where he doesn't really need WWE. He's already, a respected broadcaster in other arenas, mixed martial arts, etc., so he doesn't really need it, but it is a shame they had somebody that talented, and due to the unfortunate culture of the wrestling business, or specifically the WWE, that he was not able to stick around for that stuff, because it's just a shame. It's just really a shame. But perhaps he does not want to really burn any bridges too badly, and, wants to keep things on the down low and not have a, big expose type deal in that respect. And, alright, if you want to just have a big paycheck and just put the whole thing behind you, I can certainly respect that. But perhaps in 10 years we'll get some kind of an actual insight on this whole situation, because I think there's too much smoke to say that there was nothing to do there with JBL. There's way too much other stuff going on that something went on there, and unfortunately no one's talking. And it's curious how, if you listen to JBL before Morrow left on commentary, like a few months ago, and then let's listen to him in the past few weeks, how different JBL is now. I can't imagine why that would happen. But no, it's got nothing to do with JBL. Yeah, sure, okay. I don't buy that for a single solitary second. Anyway, moving on to some other more minor news stories. Speaking of people who are gone and probably not coming back, Tajiri, it seems that he is done. He had that knee injury, and he was working on people with training and stuff, but that dude is 46, so it seems like they don't want to bring him back because of his age for any kind of a run, because it's just kind of not in their best interest, which is a shame. I think that it's unfortunate that he got lumped into the whole cruiserweight thing, because that's going to limit you when you get to that age. Whereas, if you are, say, a John Cena and a heavyweight, then you can kind of have your style slow down a bit as you get older, and it's not that big of a deal. But as a cruiserweight, that's all flippy shit. So having to slow down as a cruiserweight is, it just looks like you're just old, and does not really play off as well as, say, somebody like, when guys get old and they're, big dudes, or, in that weight class, it's not as bad, and they can still use the psychology, to make the matches good in some capacity. But when your whole thing is, hey, I do flippy shit, and you're too old to do that kind of stuff anymore, that's a problem. Anyway, there's one final thing here. Oh, right, they announced for Raw they announced there will be a dumpster. That was a bad drop kick. They announced there's. Oh, pay attention. There will be a dumpster match between Braun Strowman and Kalisto because Kalisto, got thrown in the dumpster by Braun Strowman on really John Cena. Gonna no sell the salt shaker. So at first glance, you would say, man, that's really dumb of Kalisto to challenge Braun Strowman to a dumpster match. And then when you sit and think for about 5 seconds, you're like, oh, Roman Reigns is going to spear Braun in that dumpster. That is the almost guaranteed spot for that match, is that Braun Strowman will totally get speared into a dumpster, give the victory to Kalisto, and further that feud between Roman and Braun. That seems like the most logical way to go with that bit of beardness. So I fully expect to see Braun getting speared off the stage into a dumpster on Raw tomorrow night. That seems like a pretty much foregone conclusion at this point. And, they gave Roman, they had him off TV for a whole week to heal up his separated shoulder and bruised ribs, or cracked ribs, or whatever other internal injuries that he supposedly had. So, there's that bit of business. Slug Splouter. Going to the top for that 5-star. Slug Splash. I missed. He missed. How could you miss? Corey Wilson out there on the outside getting a bit dirty. Oh, John Cena busted up and she's clapping. She's like, yeah! You made him bleed his own blood. John Cena here, as you would predict here, is giving me a bit of a fight. Definitely with that drop kick and whatever else. Here we go. Do something. Do a thing. Yeah, Boston Crab. Nope, no tap out. No tap out. Come. Now, this is way before the era of the Super Cena. He wasn't actually on the cover until the year after this game, which is him and Batista. And so I wouldn't think he'd be that overpowered, but what do I know? John Cena is always going to be John Cena. So I'm going to come in here and do some taunting. He's rubbing it in. Yep, Taz, that's what I do. What? What? No, reverse that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. He's stomping a mud hole and walking it dry. I can't get up. I'm still all in the blue here. So, John Cena is way more hurt than I am, but he's still putting up a heck of a fight, and that's getting the reversals is back, but I drop. It's difficult in this game. I'm hitting the button. I can't get up. I can't get up. John Cena not letting me get up. Okay, now, Mr. Clean All-American John Cena get hit with another salt shaker. He's busted open. This needs to be the end of John Cena. 2. There we go. Beat him. Center of the ring. Well, almost. Apple juice! Nope, he's a bloody mess. Sorry, John. Sorry. Deal with it. Attack Slug doing the damn thing here on this show each and every day. Now then. Who? Really? Rene Dupree, again. Really? What could you possibly want?
Well, according to my notes, I don't have an interview scheduled for this segment.
Yeah. Why, Rene Dupree? I beat you. And I got Tori. And what the hell?
Tell that to the guy with the microphone. It looks like he's got something to say, and he's going to say it.
Mesdames et messieurs, tonight, for your amusement, I want to talk to a certain WWE superstar who's been making quite an impact of late.
Yeah, me.
So, it must be quite a rush for you to appear in front of all these fans and be interviewed by someone like myself, Rene Dupree, huh?
There are subtitles on the Titantron. Not really. If you met one has-been,
do I
you met them all.
A bit of sarcasm there? Let me clarify things for you. I've seen 100 guys step into this ring thinking they're the toughest thing around. And I seen those same 100 guys wind up being taken away on stretchers.
You're Rene Dupree.
And do you know why? Do you?
I don't. They fell asleep listening to one of your boring rants. Yeah, that's about right.
Wrong. They were so full of themselves that they forgot the first rule of this business. You do whatever it takes to rise to the top.
I already beat you. Kurt Angle. The Dudleys. Wait, what? Or no, is it a distraction?
What's this? That's entrance music, but I don't see anyone coming down to the ring.
What happened? Oh, not again! Not again from behind!
Out of nowhere! And again, more chair shots!
Dear
What's
God!
this all about?
Yeah, well, they're giving him a real beatdown right now.
I've beaten
Like
you
they
guys.
said, I guess they're doing whatever it takes to rise to the top.
This is sick.
Yeah,
This kind of gutless display seems more like the bottom of the barrel, if you ask me. What a cowardly ambush.
Yeah. You bums. Ah.
Take a good look, you piece of trash. Get a good look at this man. The man who just took you out. The man who's going to end your career.
I've beaten you both multiple times. So, I'm not really sure why I should be concerned here. Seriously. Why should I be concerned here? Well then, the journey continues in the SmackDown versus Raw season mode. Tomorrow, we'll find out if we're going to fight once again Rene Dupree and Bubba Ray Dudley. And hey, perhaps Chavo. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time. Right here on this channel. And I'm out.